friends. Welcome again to this LEAP interview series. And we have with us a leader, Dr. Anand Poddar. Doctor, please welcome.
Good afternoon, Dr. Sachin.
Uh, Dr. Anand Poddar is chairman and group director at Poddar Group of Institutions. And I guess let's hear it from him um, about these institutions. And also, Dr. Anand, if you would like to explain your journey so far.
Uh, it was like way back in 1998 when I was in Calico Pharmaceutical as a national training manager. It was a
Okay.
pharmaceutical company. So I started my career as a training manager with a pharmaceutical company, having a background of pharmacy. I did my B Pharma, and then after B Pharma, I got myself graduated in management. So when I started my journey with a pharmaceutical company, I saw a lot of unemployment in the country. So basically, with a driving force of uplifting people, uplifting youth rather, and making them employable, we started with Poddar Group of Institution. So we started our journey way back in 1998 with a non-profitable organization, a society registered under the Indian Societies Act, that is Poddar Sansthaa. So we started with a journey of transforming the youth and making them employable to give them vocational programs. So there we started with the pharmaceutical management programs. We started with paramedical programs. What we did is we keep the youth engaged with the vocational programs so as to make them employable.
Wow.
Similar is the case with the London Digital Business School. So then we keep on, you see, adding as per the requirement of the industry. We keep on adding colleges, various colleges. In 2003, we started with Poddar International College. Now it is uh, approved by UGC. Again, it is an approval body of Indian government. And then we got accreditations with University of Rajasthan. We got accreditations with AICT, All India Council of Technical Education, then
Wow.
National Council of Teachers Education, for Pharmacy Council of India, for various programs. So
So
till
how many institutions within the group?
see, right now we have seven institutions. All are approved by All India Council of Technical Education, NCT, PCI, UGC, and local government universities. So
Wow.
we have science college, we have arts college, we have management and IT departments, like we have BBA, BCA. Then we have a
So
management college, we have a pharmacy college, we have a B.Ed
wow.
college, we have a design college where we have uh, fashion design institute, we have interior
Interesting.
design institute. At the other way, we are also having creative courses. So something which is related to creativity and innovation. So I believe that innovation and creativity is the necessary skills which are essential in day-to-day success of any
Absolutely.
student.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So these are the various institutions that we are running right now. We have almost 4,000 plus students, and almost 20,000 alumni have been passed out from Poddar Group of Institutions. So we
Wow.
have different. We have three campuses in Jaipur. Jaipur only. We have one at there is a different areas. We have one at Mansarovar campus. Then there is another industrial area, Sitapura industrial area. So we have another campus at Sitapura industrial area. Then there is another campus at Tonk Road. And now we are looking for a university based on circular economy. We are
Wow.
looking for solutions in for the climate change, carbon net zero, and then recycling industry, because there is a lot of waste. I think most of the countries are facing this problem, this challenge of waste management.
Absolutely.
We are looking forward to focus on these important areas as far as education is concerned, because it is typically a niche, you see, because most of the time we people are working on new technologies like AI. Although AI and new technologies will be part of any industry, I suppose, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely true.
Uh, and most importantly, we have collaborations worldwide with various agencies like London Digital Business School. Then we have ICT Academy, then Apple, then Oracle Academy. Then for Python, we have with Palton Services. So basically, we have the agenda of having MOUs and tie-ups with various world international agencies as well as the corporates, so as to make the students, you see, skilled, upskilled and skilled as per the demand of the industry. This is
Excellent,
basic
excellent.
agenda of our institution, and that is why we have, you see, signed an MOU with your institute also. To
Absolutely.
give
And
them,
it's a privilege to talk to you. It's amazing to see how you built this organization from scratch,
mm,
uh, and grown it to three different campuses, 4,000 plus students studying under this umbrella. And it's amazing. So, truly inspirational leadership, Dr. Anand. And now, obviously, we are in the digital era, and lots of things are changing over the last 2 to 3 years, or you can say 5 years max. So what are the challenges right now at your level you face in order to get to the next levels? What are the you know
yeah,
um,
definitely. That's a wonderful question. In fact, one of the very important thing as far as the administration is concerned, that is MIS. Management Information System is one of the challenging thing as per the requirement of the current trends. And when we talk about the student skilling and their employment, one thing which we cannot neglect, that is new technology, which
yes,
is your AI, and which is your and something which is very challenging is cyber security, because
yes,
there are so
basically
many,
basically digital skills and AI.
yes, digital skills.
Yeah.
So this is something very interesting, also challenging, also. And as far as the institution is concerned, I told you, like, MIS is one of the biggest challenge, and which is one of the requirement nowadays to be a successful institution, to successfully run the institution.
Wow,
And
fantastic.
manpower, in fact, skilled manpower is a challenging one for everyone, I suppose. Not, it is not only in India, but I think it is true with UK and other countries as well.
Very true. I think you nailed into a very important point that even though there are new technologies coming in, colleges want to adopt these technologies, but then you need fully skilled faculties to take that subject. And if the faculties don't have the experience, then their teaching will remain at a basic level, and your objective of skilling students to the next level becomes a challenge because of the skilled manpower. So very important point you mentioned there.
Yeah,
um,
even it is not just matter of skilling the manpower. It is more of, see when we talk about the management programs and IT programs, you need to have faculties having an exposure of the industry. But
that,
here, when we talk about UGC, they have the guidelines of, see, having PhD and other degrees which are essential, rather than experiential learning or the practical experience, which is more important. And
yes,
that is the only way we can get the students trained in the practical skills of the current industry trends.
absolutely. Very vital point you mentioned. The education system is saying that you need PhDs, and but we know that you actually need industry people who do not have PhDs, but they
uh,
actually have the real experience.
uh,
They are the ones. So I think very valid point, Dr. Anand. Also, if we just want to look at, what are the activities that an institution should be doing. Any suggestions? Because obviously, you are a leader of a huge group of institutions, and those who are either in the initial stages of their educational career, or they want to build a much bigger educational institution. What do you suggest? What is your guidance?
yeah, they are different sectors which I suppose are essential while we are talking about the academic ecosystem. So one thing which is very important is academia industry interface. So we have to one-to-one dealing with working with interaction with the industry while we are educating any youth or the student. So there is a see there should be a regular way of interacting with the industry when because it is not only the live internships which are essential, but at the other time there is a case studies which are important. There is a live interaction with the industry people. There is a industry tours which are important. There is a immersion programs which are very important. So, like we are also doing it, we are sending the students for a global immersion program. So, so they are going to the other countries for getting interaction with various industry people. Like we are,
You're right, sir. So I think that one point that you just mentioned, it's very important. I have been interacting with many leaders recently through this Leap interview series, and especially who are vice chancellors and directors and so on. And one thing comes to my notice is usually countries uh, try and go to nearby countries. So, if we take Africa, they have certain destinations. Now, if we take India, for example, uh, they take students to, say, Dubai, Malaysia, and those places because that is economically viable. Um, However, uh, we look at some of the Apples and Googles of the world, right? And I mean, not to quote these names, but in general, we're talking about the big conglomerates. Uh, you need also to have this exposure to UK, US, European kind of business environments. And but practically, spending that kind of a money, visa process, this is difficult at student level. So do you think that now post COVID, through the remote facilitation, the exposure given to UK industry, for example, I'm saying UK because we are primarily focused on UK, but I mean probably the Western businesses. Do you think that this is something that is institutions should embrace rather than traveling to a country, sitting in your place, but actually through proper remote facilitation, not just
yeah,
based.
I got your idea. In fact, it is being embraced in an institution like us.
Wow,
We are having professors online talking with the students from US, from UK, from see. I think some 1 year back we were having professors from BRICS countries. So,
wow,
there were professors from UK, there were professors from Russia, there were professors from Indonesia, Sri Lanka. So it's like as you said now virtual sessions and online sessions is a usual process. We are all
absolutely
doing it. We are all embracing it. It is nothing new to us.
fantastic.
Yeah, so there are virtual seminars going on. virtual conferences, they are going on right now. There is one conference going on virtually. So there are n number of activities which we are doing it virtually. Like
Fantastic.
your course, we are doing it online. So that's
Yes.
not a problem. See, we are doing it with other universities also. We are running a parallelly a program of Harvard Business School. So
Wow.
so so, so similarly, we are doing it
That's
with
fantastic.
other universities.
That's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. And, as you rightly said, lots of these sessions are happening online. And to take it to the next level, uh, we would get industry to do mentorship, to do remote internships for our students, again, remotely. So that is something that we have implemented over last few years, and we are also seeing amazing results that the companies from UK. So now these people are not the trainers, but they are offering these mentorships through the medium of internships, but these are remote internships. uh, However, we do find that there are areas that the students need to be groomed before they can be accepted in the UK industry. But if we just take care of that area, I think this remote work experience is also working, which is amazing to see, isn't it? After 10 years back, we were not even thinking of it.
Yeah, yeah, of course, looks to be a very brilliant idea. In fact, we are open for all these new suggestions and ideas. And see, people are open for this remote internships, remote industry live sessions, and all.
Fantastic.
Mm,
Fantastic.
mm.
Okay, great. So I think we had a good long interview, and I'm conscious about our time. So just last question: what is your advice to the students who are listening to this session?
See, I would like to tell students that they should uh, go for SWOT analysis before deciding for any career. They should go for knowing their strength, knowing their weaknesses, knowing the opportunities worldwide, threats worldwide, and then they can decide about their career. And once they join some career, they should definitely give enough time to enrich their different skills. Might be communication skills, negotiation skills, creative skills, mathematical skills, persuasion skills, and so on. So that is very essential, and they should never avoid giving time for their environment, because we are all facing a tough situation of climate change and this carbon emission. So one thing which is very important is to be very conscious about their environment, their health. Should give time for yoga, for meditation, for their
Yes.
ethics and values, which are equally important while they are giving time for upskilling, for giving time for their skills upgradation. It is equally important to give time to their health as well as to the nation, to their society.
Fantastic, fantastic. What an amazing time that I had discussing with you. A very top level view to the education in general. Wonderful advice to the students, of course. I think if they can hear this particular part of this interview again and again, I think their life is going to change absolutely. So thank you so much for your time. Um,
Thank you,
Appreciate
Satya.
that we are already collaborating with the Poddar Group of Institutions, and it's absolute privilege. And I must say, with my experience and what I hear from my teams back in India, who are working alongside Poddar institutions, is this is an amazing professional institution. They are actually driven and passionate for their students to grow. And whatever Dr. Poddar is saying at the top level of creating that change, making that impact, uplifting people's lives, I can see the right at the bottom. those who are coordinating various activities for the students, the courses that we offer online, they are absolutely following the same ethos, the same values. And I must say that it's a wonderful organization when the top level is thinking the same thing and the bottom level is executing the same thing. So I am highly impressed with your institutional conduct, and any further support that we can extend from London School of Digital Business, we're absolutely open for that.
Yeah, definitely. See, I am equally thankful to you, Sachin, for such a wonderful interview, for such a, you see, interesting questions that you have raised for the benefit of the students. And we look forward for different things, different activities with your London School of Digital Business. Look forward for all these things. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Have a wonderful day.